Super Idol di Charo, domain to 10 by Chung for the.
Guys, I literally just got home from Jamaica like 15 minutes ago. But I have to make this video, bro. So shit happened when I was gone. I was gone for like 5 days. Alright, fuck, we gotta make the Pokemon video. Oh, we got so much to catch up on. Anyway, I wanna do this Asmongold shit first because I watch him. I watch Asmongold. Yeah, I do. He's pretty cool. Maybe not so much now. So recently, Asmongold said something kind of wild on Twitch stream, and when I saw the clip, Asmongold been getting like canceled or whatever on Twitter for like a while. People pull up clips and shit. I'm just like, all right, whatever. Fuck. I agree with a lot of his shit, or I understand his thinking for things, but this is kind of wild. It's a bit too much. When I heard the word let's just watch the video, okay? You'll see. Yikes.
If you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now. So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river. People who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people. It's not even a question. It's crazy that people don't see it that way. They'd be doing the same thing.
I'll say Sharia law is not true, but I'm gonna let it play.
They kill as many as they can. They're not able to kill as many people as Israel because they don't have as many bombs and as many weapons. But if they did, they'd be doing the same thing. That's it, just takes enough. That's right. These people are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways. It is that simple. No, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel sorry for them. I don't care. I don't support them. If you want to consider—
And this is the thing that got him banned. Yeah, it's probably a good thing that I came home and I made this video right now because he got banned today. Yeah, for saying this. Pretty much this entire clip is why he got banned. He's talking about the Israel Palestine and shit, and yeah. I mean, that's bad. That's bad. When I heard the word inferior, I'm just like, oh no, he's done. He's done. I mean, that's just like a little bit. That's a little bit too much, buddy. I wouldn't say inferior. I know what he's trying to get across. Right? But the way he said it was really, really bad. But even like the thinking of his logic, it just went a little bit too much, in a direction that I don't, that's like oofers direction, oof, I don't like to get political and shit like that. That's why I was like, should I really make the video? But it is kind of a wild thing to say, inferior, right? To what do you say, Western culture or something. Some people live a different way. It don't mean that it's inferior, to you, or it's shit like that. I just found that word to be like I knew he was gonna get clapped as soon as he said that. I'm like, oh my gosh. But either way, like what he said in the clip, I was just, it went a little bit too much in his way of thinking, Like I get what he's saying, but I go to the freaking PR route. I'm not educated on the matter and shit, but yeah, I mean, like I know for sure he definitely, like, that was not the correct wording for that at the very least, right? And we're not gonna touch too much on it. Because it's just gonna be like a whole back and forth bullshit. I'm just like, I don't got time for that shit on my channel, bro. Like we game and we reviews and shit. I mean, we do yap about over streamers like this, but the political shit is like, yeah. But I knew he was gonna get like banned or something. That was a little bit wild. And the thing is, yeah, I'm an Asmongold fan. He did almost crossed the line a couple times. You know, he was getting there in some takes that he had. But I think like his logic and those other takes were pretty fair, or at least I understand where he's coming from or trying to say. But here it's just, yeah, not the best, not the best. Very, very bad. Other times I see people say he has a good take and he's not afraid of saying what he thinks. Makes me so angry. He's feeling people with awful ideology fuck up. Yeah, I mean, for this take specifically, this is like really bad. Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I definitely don't agree with him on that shit. But it's really like, it's pretty fucked, you know? It's pretty fucked. I discovered this guy for the first time in 2011 through a few videos that didn't really showcase his worst aspects. I went to one Twitch stream and immediately had to wonder how this dude is popular, and it appears he's only gotten worse since it. Yeah, I will say he definitely, I mean, I haven't been like a long time fan of him, but I can definitely tell because I've watched his older videos and shit. He definitely, yeah, is a big, like, it's like a big 190, 180. Holy shit. Thank goodness Twitch just clarified their TOS about these kind of moments. Now we all know for sure this is bannable on the platform. Yeah, so yeah, he's gone, bro. He is definitely gone. Where are we at? Trying to make sure I'm on the. All right, yeah, we got a lot of tabs open. So we right here. Asmongold. I saw that like 21% of Gen Z agrees that had some good ideas, and I find that very concerning. Also, Asmon, some people are just inferior and we should kill them. Oh wait, I'm also, yeah, I'm just like I get he's like a little right leaning. I mean, I think he's like an independent, you know, he goes both ways, whatever, you know. And you know, even in you know, I seen him in when he, like, what's it called? We was watching the PlayStation showcase and shit, you know, they had all these females and black people and we were like DEI in his comments and shit. All that shit. He called them out. He called out his chatters, which I'm just like, okay, yeah, you know, yeah. But then he goes on and does this shit. I'm just like, oh, yeah, this is, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yikes. This is not a good look, bro. It's not a good look. I don't know what happened to Asmon. I used to watch his content. He has progressively gotten worse. Never thought he'd be cool with genocide. Take a serious break. Fuck, I can't talk. For an internet dude and maybe some introspection. Fuck, man, this deserves to be banned off Twitch. Yeah, I'm just like his takes, like, I don't fully like disagree on. Like, a lot of them I agree with and shit. And I'm just like, and if I don't agree with his takes, I, like, you know, I'm just like, okay, that is a statement. It's a little logical, you know, like I understand, but you know, I probably don't agree with it. But with this is very, very bad. You know, I definitely do not agree with this take. And at the very least, the way he said it. It's just like, it's really insane. It's a bunch of random stuff. We'll probably go through all that shit in a different video. This racist piece of shit, Asmongold, went on Twitch stream and said that Palestinian people are inferior. They aren't the same as us, and they have inferior culture. Yeah, like that. The word inferior is just like, and then the other couple of words just like mixed together. It's just like, no, yeah, no, Asmon, that's very bad. Jesus, man. Here's Hassan's response. And here we go. They also did a little conversation thing right after this because this is very bad.
Log off the internet, stop reading fucking Reddit, and go talk to some real humans, please. I know you can talk to Wake, okay? Talk to Wake. Talk to Tibbs. Talk to a human, please. This is like, holy shit. That is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways. It is that simple.
Bro, this is straight up one-to-one what Nazis said about Jewish people, what, like, the most right-wing approach to this conversation. This is insane. Okay? This is absolutely nutty. Hold on. Oh,
And, you know, you could be saying like, oh, he's just talking about Hamas or whatever, you know, trying to, you know, yeah, but yeah, no. No, he didn't clarify it as that, you know. Let's see. It's on Asmongold's community.
It's also additionally ironic when we talk about LGBTQ support, because this community fucking, like, his community hates gay people in representation and shit in, like, video games. So what the fuck? That's the other part of this that I don't understand. It's like, oh, Western culture is so superior. We love the gays. Except I fucking throw a fit every time I see them in my video games. If I see a woman in a video game, I lose my fucking mind.
Yeah.
It's bad when Palestinians, I have imagined an alternative reality when Palestinians also do that. And I hate it when they do that. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, like, his chatters are very, very, I would say, right-leaning, yeah, I would say. I mean, there is people with common sense in there, but, I mean, whenever they see a girl, like I said with the PlayStation showcase, and just, like, you know, whenever they see, like, new video games, he's a gamer, right, so he, like, plays different video games. Whenever it's, like, a woman or, like, a person of color, like, DEI, woke, you know, all that shit, yeah. I will say that. I mean, I don't know how it got that way, because he has right leaning. So I think he's more, you know, towards the right than to the left. He does, like, you know, yeah, call out his chatters. He doesn't do it all the time, but he did do it that one time at the PlayStation showcase. That was like a couple weeks ago. Sometimes he does it more times, but, like, you know, he just lets them roll, you know, most of the time, right? He just lets the chatters do whatever the fuck they want, you know, just say that shit, or say, like, some of her wild shit, or, you know, they say it, they said worse than, you know, DEI and woke, you know, let's just put it like that. But yeah, that's just how the chatters are. Asmongold is on Hassan's stream, basically doing this, but what if you were gay in Gaza? Yeah, that whole back and forth, oh my gosh, they did that for like 3 hours, and they were just saying they were saying the same shit over and over again, you know, it's crazy. So, Asmongold actually apologized right here, if you want to call it an apology. Looking back on it, I was way too much of an asshole about the Palestine thing, my bad. Of course, no one deserves to have their life destroyed, even if they do things or have views I found regressive. You guys deserve more than me saying stupid shit like that. I'll do better. Yeah, because it's just like, even, you know, even for him, you know, that was pretty wild to say, in my opinion. You just violated your golden rule of never apologizing. It would be interesting to hear why you made an exception on your next video. I don't mind apologizing if it's something I think I'm actually wrong about. Given the amount of times I've gotten hate for things and never apologized, should be proof enough of that. I agree with him on that. Yeah, there is a lot of shit that I guess, like, people thought he should apologize for. He never did because he didn't really give a shit. But for this is like the most, I guess, the first thing that's been very in the wrong direction, you know, with his opinions and shit, you know. My bad. Yeah, so it's not really like an apology. I mean, you know, people be saying, I say my bad and shit, you know, as an apology. But, like, for something like this, bro, you just gotta say sorry, bro. He said my bad. I think that's a wrap. That's a quick apology. They won't forgive you, by the way. The replies are proving it. Yeah, I mean, this was right after the conversation with Hassan, too. I think he did this on stream also. Like, he just typed this shit. But, yeah, I mean, he at least, you know, however way you want to take it. Like, he somewhat apologize. Like, he commented on it, right? Okay, at the very least. You don't get this from many streamers, so I somewhat commend him on that, but it needs to be like a true apology. I mean, he don't gotta apologize, right? You know, yeah, but you know, in my opinion, I would say sorry. I wouldn't say my bad. My bad is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. You should have taken your own advice. Your ego is so big, you also put your own company at risk, which is extremely selfish. You would expect to see so many people coming out with statements about the Israel-Palestine conflict as if they need to comment on it. Can we please stop this weird culture around expecting people with no relevant background or education to talk about world events and politics? Well, there it is. There you have it, guys. No, say I'm sorry, not my bad. Yeah, that's kind of wild. Typical PR post from the OTK execs. Well, I think he typed this out on stream, like right after Hassan, right after he talked to Hassan and shit. Shows how much empathy you clearly have. I don't know. I mean, I guess he still believes in what he said. I'm trying to understand his logic in like what he said. I don't even want to think too much about it. I just think it was a bad take overall. I'm too tired for that shit, bruh. I mean, I don't want to touch too much on the topic. It's just a whole, you know, hoopla type shit. Nah, man, you said it with your chest, so don't back out now. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably like the quickest like YouTuber like streamer apology ever. You know, you've never seen it this fast. This is literally immediately like right after he said the shit. You know. And you could say it's because of all the backlash and shit. I mean, partially because he's like understanding like, yo, this is like real bad. Like, this is a shitty take I just said, you know. But also he went on stream with Hassan and shit, you know. I don't know what his chatters are saying during the stream. I do want to find that VOD if it is available. I probably should have looked at it like right when it happened, you know, right when he ended stream. But yeah, so there you have that. This is coming from a fan who's been frequently watching for over a decade. This wasn't just an oh shit my bad situation. You gotta apologize properly. Saying an entire culture and an ethnicity is inferior is literally Nazism and racism. It's disgusting. Discussing his entire thing, to be honest. It wasn't always that way. As when I know and first started watching made genuinely useful WoW videos and was collecting stuff to try and 100% the game. It's only in the few years he started to really drift from that. Good times. Yeah. Like when I think it was like 2019 or so, he started, you know, doing the commentary shit. Maybe even a little bit earlier, but like, yeah, you know, it's just what he cultivated in his chat. His chat probably exit onto with the little rhetoric and stuff. So yeah, it's discussing his Western morals, defending people who think it's normal to marry girls, stone women, go gays, and call Christians bigs who will burn, but don't let that stop you from. Oh Lord, okay, bro, okay. I bet you felt really superior saying this. Congrats. LOL. I'm sorry, but if your culture endorses treating women in ways they do, having insanely regressive practices in terms of human rights, it doesn't get to be a culture. It's just human rights violation at that point. Well, I will say this from a philosophy standpoint. A culture is still a culture, you know. It can be the most fucked up shit, but it'll still be a culture. I don't got the patience to, you know, read all this shit. I mean, this is blah, 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 blah. People agree with the comment. People don't agree with the comment. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to get too deep into this and, like, just, you know, going back and forth. It's just like, nah. You know, I just want to talk about this because this is, like, pretty insane fucking shit. Let's see. There's zero reason for Hassan to let Asmongold weasel out of the TOS. He broke by recontextualizing his completely clear and sober genocidal statements. Every time these two explore nuance, people forget that he did, and a month later, Asmon comes back to... Yeah... I mean, well, Hassan was trying to, you know, soften the blows, so what he was trying to, like... Yeah, he was trying to help him out a little bit, but we was trying to understand, I guess, you know, why he said that, right? I mean, that's the whole thing. This basically summarizes Asmongold on Hassan's stream all day in circles. Oh yeah, that 3-hour stream. You recognize Palestinians are oppressed by a colonizing force. Yes. So you acknowledge they've never had the chance to even develop any kind of progressive social culture as they've been under colonial rule. Yes. So you can see why Twitter is mad at you for saying Palestinians are inferior. No, they are inferior. Well, anyways. Yeah, so, I mean, that's essentially it. I mean, it's just all my bookmarks. Yeah, this is all my bookmarks. Allegedly, his PC company has now partners quitting. Yeah, yikes. This is, I mean, it's really wild, bro. It really is. Continues to call Palestinians barbaric. Let's see.
And you know what else is disgusting? That people in the West that enjoy more privileges and freedom than anywhere else in the world romanticize their behavior or their lifestyle as anything other than barbaric. Thank God I was born
in the USA. And they're probably gonna have like a lot of PogChamp fucking emotes and shit coming in. Fucking USA hat and stuff. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why he's like saying it like that, you know? I mean, I don't want to go deep into this shit, bro. Like Dog, I got a bachelor's of science in history and philosophy, but I just don't want to go too deep into the subject. We're just gonna leave it as it is, okay? You make up your mind and decision about whatever the fuck he's saying, alright? Asmon keeps saying that Palestine is a religious theocracy. I said that wrong. I'm a Christian. There is no religious theocracy in Palestine. There is a reason my mom was getting drunk as fuck in Palestine. You are thinking of Call of Duty. Yeah, okay, true. Fusey responds to Asmon's opinion. Fuck this inbred. Okay, Fusey. I mean, fair enough. I actually agree with Fusey for the first time in how many years? 6, 7 years. Calling anything inferior when you live like this is insane. Yeah, that is a little wild. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they bring up his room a lot, you know, in terms of like a comeback and shit on him or like trash talking him. Here, it's pretty valid. Yeah, I mean, like, dog. God damn, look at that shit, man. Alright, I got the Asmongold's channel is gone. Roach gone. Yeah, his account was banned. It was his second account, which is like the account he's using. But even if he goes to like his main account, that's not gonna work. Yeah, they're just gonna ban that too. So which is now taking a side on the Middle East conflict because there are many examples on Twitter saying extremist stuff. That's it. I will say, yeah, there is, to be fair. Maybe because he's like a bigger streamer or something. But, I mean, what he said was wild, you know. Asmongold has been banned on Twitch on his Zachar following his hate speech clip. Oh, it's hate speech. Asmongold has been banned on Twitch for 14 days. Well, shit. Well, there you go. That's pretty much all that happened. All that I wanted to talk about. Dog, I might be sick. I'm not gonna lie. That trip kind of fucked me up. Kind of fucked up my throat. Yeah, but I just wanted to talk about the video. I just want to make the video and just talk about it for a little bit. So, do I agree with Asmongold? Oh, yeah, no, I don't. That was it was an extremely bad take. And if he meant it in a different way, then that is extremely bad wording, I will say, for the logic that he's using. I'm trying to, like, understand, like, what he's trying to say. I somewhat get what he's trying to say, but it's still kind of a fucked up statement in general, right? You know? Yeah, and he said it in the most fucked up way. But anyways, I don't really agree with what he said. Does he deserve to be banned? Yeah. It's only for 14 days. I mean, when has he ever been banned? I don't think he's ever been banned, but, yeah, I think this is, I don't know if it's fair or not, it's 14 days, you know. I don't, you know, I know streamers have been banned for like other shit, you know, for like 3 days and shit. So I don't know if it's fair or not, but he did get some repercussions for that shit. And then he is losing like, I don't know, I guess PC partners allegedly, or some other partnerships and stuff, sponsorships and stuff. So there you have that. That's it. Will I still watch Asmongold? I want to see what he does, you know, right? I mean, I've been kind of falling off on watching him. Like, I've been watching more RDC Live, RDC World and shit, you know, lately again. Kind of fell off in terms of watching him, right? You know. But I don't know. I gotta see what he does next, you know? And I'll definitely be paying attention to what his behavior is like in the next couple future videos and shit. But yeah, that is kind of wild. He has gone a very, very, I will say, you know, crazy route. You know, what those other, people who used to be fans of him were. Like, he's gone down a very interesting road. That, you know, yeah, like, I agree. Like, he takes a logical point, or like, he has a logical understanding of things. Like, he uses logic in a lot of things. That's why I like started watching. I liked him, you know, like, he's a little different from other streamers, right? He's real, right? He explains his logic and stuff, but here it was very flawed, and that's all I'll say. So there you go, there you have it. I mean, I just wanted to talk about this, you know, just in general, because it is everyone's talking about it, so I'm gonna talk about it. Free content. Anyways, bye, peace. Mwah.
Shot at a black man and took his shoes. Customized my AR like a Black Ops 2. Just scammed a white kid out of some Gorilla Glue. I don't wanna fuck this bitch, she smell like poo-poo.